This is a happy baby rhino. It happily runs back and forth beside its mother. I want my mother to play with it. This is a South African wildlife sanctuary. Mountain of bones. Behind every bone hides a brutal murder. 2011 only. 488 rhinos were killed in South Africa alone. And this number is increasing every year. Rhino populations have fallen by 70% in the past 6 years due to poaching. Animal protection organizations speculate based on this. If effective measures cannot be taken, wild cattle could be completely extinct within 15 years. Action to protect cattle is urgent. Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. Let us participate in this episode, Flying Project. Witness an existential crisis shift. On a warm, sunny day, there's just been a tragedy in the sanctuary. A rhino's neck is pierced by a bullet. Red blood tears flow. Rhino horns poached alive. Exposed bloody wound. It fell to the ground alone, without a sound. This is a mad massacre. A happy cattle family was destroyed. The first to be shot was an old heifer. The second victim to be killed was a mother rhino. It fell under a tree. The poor baby cow is guarding beside the mother's dead body. I don't want to leave for a long time. Poachers cut off mother rhino's horns. Little guy survived because he was young. When the rescue team found the baby rhino, it is trying to get under the mother to suckle. Sad and helpless, it clings to its mother tightly. The third to be killed was also a female rhino. It's a mother to be with life brewing in her womb. That's a healthy male baby. Maybe born in 2 or 3 months. After firing a tranquilizer gun, rhino baby is sent to the car. Then arrive at the headquarter nursing home and receive careful care. Some goats are placed with new orphans. The way the little guy greets is a bit unique. But I can see it's full of energy now. The first 24 hours of care are critical. Rescuers hope baby rhino can drink milk soon, so as to increase its survival rate. Everything is difficult at the beginning. The rescuer first uses a small spray bottle, squirting milk into the mouth of a baby rhino. After hours of repetition, it realizes it's food. Rhino baby already wary of humans. It will take a long time to adapt to the new environment. In order to prevent the tragedy from happening again, 8-year-old animal transfer program kicks off. It's the Flying Cow. Leading the project are 2 rhino conservationists, Jed and Baum. A total of 114 white rhinos and 10 black rhinos were flown to a secret sanctuary in South Africa. This great project is for the future of rhinos. Start a new chapter. The protected area is inhabited by the Big Five of Africa: elephant, rhino, buffalo, lion, cheetah. It also includes 86 rare animals and more than 340 species of birds. This used to be a paradise for wild animals. It is also home to rhinos. These extraordinary ancient behemoths existed on Earth for 50 million years. When people think of rhinos, the first thing that comes to mind is they are huge and aggressive. But in fact, they are out and out. Rhinos are timid, love to sleep, and very dependent on his mother. They are herbivores and never actively attack humans. The white rhino has a wide, flat snout, convenient for gnawing turf on the ground. Black rhinos are rarer and more mysterious. It has a distinctive hooked lip, can pull twigs and shrubs into its mouth, run up and take small steps, rampage like a heavy tank. Boom has been guarding rhinos here for 27 years. He monitors the black rhino population and keeps records. He treasures every rhino. He also has a trick to attract rhinos. A brightly colored hat will do the trick. Rhinos are highly myopic, but their senses are very sensitive. Big ears like trumpets. Ability to rotate and determine the source of suspicious sounds. Boom lures curious rhino over. The big guy is really confused by the hat. Treat the camera as an imaginary enemy. This is all due to bad eyesight. It's Boom's job to identify rhinos that are fit to fly Every black rhino has some gaps in its ears, corresponding to a number. When there are hundreds or thousands of rhinos to track, these characteristics are their identity. Boom's favorite rhino is Mama Longhorn. This is a big fast guy. When running, dust and smoke are everywhere. Start it. Bomlash subtotal. Longhorn mother was tricked by the hat again. But soon it found out that this is not a living thing. Ran away with the child. Dawn rises, the sun rises. This is the best time to find rhinos. They will sparkle and dazzle in the morning sun. Jed and Boom would climb to a high place and look around. Race to see who can find the rhino first. No one in the entire reserve knows more about black rhinos than Boom. But he always let Jed win. After all, he is a senior, he likes to help young people build up their confidence. The flight program has reached the final stage. They're going to relocate a small herd of black rhinos first. There's no pollution and no shotguns, it's better for cattle to breed. Jade will be based on age, gender, living area. And consider the mix of mother rhinos and cubs. Make a good mark on the right rhinoceros ear. Then prepare for the plane. Find the rhino, pack it up and take it away. Everything seems to be in order. The female rhino and her cub in front of them caught their attention. Boom's hat magic works again. This elderly rhino has been a grandmother. The ulceration on the side of the body is caused by a parasitic infection. Looks rife with holes and is no longer suitable for migration. Even a beautiful place has its dark side. There is often only a thin line between heaven and hell. Jed just got word that a rhino has been attacked. They will face off against the vicious poachers. High demand and high returns for rhino horn. Enough to make those outlaws take risks. The rescue team is fully armed, and the entire reserve has become a battlefield. The sky is overcast and the helicopter patrols back and forth. From the sky, they found a body on the ground. This rhino was killed 3 days ago. The murderer has escaped. In the past few days alone, the reserve has lost several rhinos. Poachers are active in the nearby area, very lion. When a rhino is poached, police, rangers and veterinarians will form teams. Get to the scene and search for evidence. The body of the rhino is already covered with bugs. The flesh on the body has been eaten away, leaving only a pair of bones. Its horns were also brutally cut off. The only thing left is a bullet. These poachers are very professional, they know about firearms. Poaching happens every day, it's like a war that can't be won. Like a heavy boulder on the hearts of every rescuer. These beautiful rhinos paid with their lives for their horns. This tragedy has become more determined. Rescuers resolve to protect cattle. This is also their last card to deal with the extinction of rhinos. Using data familiar to Boom, the rescue team selected several black rhinos. This action was not accidental, there were pioneers who took the lead. Protect these precious ancient creatures to this day. In the 1960s, the white rhino was on the brink of extinction. There are only a few hundred of them left. This reserve became their last stronghold. Crisis was first discovered by game warden Ian. The situation was dire at the time, and in order to protect them, he and a few friends launched Operation Rhino. Capturing is groundbreaking, using a tranquilizer gun is experimental. To be accurate, tranquilizer guns must be fired at close range, up to 25 yards. Overcome difficulties. They took 300 rhinos to parks across Africa and overseas zoos for breeding. Finally saved the endangered white rhino in Zhejiang. At a young age, Ian did a great thing. Pioneers' achievements and experiences gave Jed courage and confidence. I used to find a rhino, pack it into a pickup truck. Today's protection measures are more efficient and faster. It's not easy to put these big guys in a box. The current number of black rhinos is less than 5,000. Starting tomorrow, their fortunes will change. Winter is coming to an end, the capture team assembles. Everyone is gearing up for a big fight. This is a wilderness of 30,000 square hectares. Without roads, vehicles cannot enter. If you want to take the cow out, you can only use the plane. This page, Project Flight, was created by Yax, the veterinarian who protects the cattle, personally planned. The silver-haired man is sitting on the plane. I want to witness this unprecedented rescue operation with my own eyes. Everything is ready and the action is orderly. As the first rhino is anesthetized, everyone moves quickly. The helicopter is hovering in the air, and the rhino is tied up on all fours. With the roar, first flying rhino takes off. Cloudless sky, vast wilderness. It took 20 minutes and a flight of 65 kilometers. It travels through thousands of mountains and rivers, in the eyes of everyone. Like a gift from God, that fell before everyone. Welcome to the secret base, delicate black rhino. Everyone gets busy. First, various physical examinations. And drilled it into the rhino horn. Install a radio transmitter. So that it can be tracked at any time. Wait until everything is done, everyone evacuate quickly. Wait for this rhino to wake up. There is a new world in front of you. For Yax, there is nothing more beautiful than the scene in front of you. This is the culmination of 8 years of painstaking work. 100 years ago, this was the home of black cattle. Now they're back. A busy day is coming to an end, tomorrow is a new challenge. Their mission is to house 3 rhinos a day. The first lucky winner is an 8-year-old male rhino. With yesterday's experience, the operation went very smoothly. 4 days later, they resettled 7 more rhinos. Another 6 rhinos need to be transferred. Yax by touching how worn the teeth are. To determine the age of each rhino, they are hoisted from the bushes one by one. Then put it in a crate and complete the long journey. These black rhinos will form a new breeding group. Couple group, mother and child group, brother group. Everything is the best arrangement. They cross mountains and rivers. Shoulder the heavy responsibility of restoring the population. The operation is coming to an end. This time it is a mother and child who need to be relocated. Baby rhino is 18 months old and ready to be airlifted. They need to anesthetize both rhinos at the same time. After a busy day, the rhino fell into a coma. People cover its eyes, wrap its ears and reduce its senses. Hope this mother rhino has sweet dreams. Wait until the helicopter arrives. Pioneer Ian is in tears. Everything in front of me is incredible. How inspiring. After the mother rhino is safely in the car, the helicopter returns to pick up the cubs. So far, the flying project has come to a perfect end. This will be the strongest stroke in the history of rhino protection. When rhino mom and baby reunite, the rescuer suddenly remembered that he had seen the mother rhino. It's called noseworm, and it likes to move around the camp, while the trackers are sleeping in tents at night. You can hear it sniffing. It's a special reunion. The mother and son will also be in Zululand's secret wilderness. Start a new life and multiply. September 22nd is World Rhino Day. It is estimated that there are only about 20,000 rhinos left in the world. For many years, rhino horn has been used as a precious medicinal material. High black market prices, leading to more and more poachers. Elephant tooth burns body, rhino horn becomes a crime. These precious ancient creatures, due to the trading of human aviation dirt, bring about death. No profit leads to no extinction. Say no to ivory and rhino horn products. It's you and me protecting them. The best way.